Cool. So, yeah, so the question was that have you ever heard about this word EMI? Yeah, any of you? Those who are meeting me for the first time. EMI? No. You can switch on your mic and talk to me, okay? This is going to an interactive session. When I say switch off, only then switch off. Otherwise, you can keep it switch off. Because it's a master class today, so we really need to know what we are talking about, what it is all about, who is this guy in this specs, in this summer, 5 o'clock. Yeah. So have you heard about this word EMI? You haven't? Okay, you can ask your parents. If your parents are around, you can ask them. मम्मी पापा को पूछो यार ये EMI क्या चीज होता है? Yes, Samar. Yeah.
Easy monthly installments.
Okay, that's a good one. Easy monthly installments, EMI. Yeah, quite close. Who else? Who else? Who else? All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Pragati has no idea. You can, if your parents are around, you can ask them if they know. Yes, so EMI is a very famous word. It's a very famous, and that stands for equated monthly installments. Like you are paying equal installment every month to own something, to buy something. Okay. Now today, right, you will find so many cars on the street. If you find out how they purchased it, they will say they took a loan from the bank and they're paying a fixed amount of money to the bank every month, which includes the principal and the interest. And that's it, they own a 5 lakh rupee car for 7 lakh rupee. Or maybe a 10 lakh rupee car for 13 lakh rupee, 14 lakh rupee. That's how they buy a car. And everybody makes money except the person who buys the car. The company who sells the car, the bank who gives the loan, everybody makes money. Even the government makes the money. You must have heard about this word called GST. Yes. What is GST?
Goods and service tax.
Absolutely, goods and services tax. The government takes your goods and services tax for everything nowadays. Even if you want to buy a car, there are certain things for which they charge a goods and services tax, which is almost 28% on a car. And then you take a loan, and on that loan, there's an interest component, and for that interest also they charge an 18% GST. So government makes a lot of money by offering this beautiful thing called EMI. It looks so sweet that many times when people buy something, they think they bought something, they own something, but it actually the result is they didn't own it. It's owned by the bank because you have to keep all your papers with the bank. Till you pay out the entire money to the bank, bank will not give you the papers, so you don't own it. All right. And because of this EMI, so many people have so many things today. They purchase house and they pay EMI. They purchase cars and they pay EMI. This EMI is a liability. You know, understand liability? In commerce, there's something called asset and there's something called liability. Asset is something which helps you make money. And liability is something which drains all the money that you have. That's the role of a liability. It takes away your money. And EMI is a kind of liability. Okay. So if you want to buy something on EMI, beware, it's a liability. You are paying a lot of money, a lot of extra money at the cost of your happiness, your peace. All right. But today we will be talking about an EMI, which is a wonderful gift. It's an EMI which you could have never thought of, but it's very powerful and very interesting. And this EMI stands for encouragement, motivation, and inspiration. How is that? How is that? मजा नहीं आया क्योंकि वो आप कहीं बाहर ढूंढते हो है ना कोई आपको मोटिवेट कर दे कोई आपको इनकरेज कर दे कोई आपको इंस्पायर दे इमेजिन दैट इफ यू कैन डू इट ऑन योर ओन हाउ लाइफ वुड बी फॉर You yourself are good enough to motivate you. You are not yourself good enough to encourage you. You yourself is good enough to empower you, to encourage you, to inspire you. और क्या चाहिए? यही तो हम ढूंढते हैं ना. You get up in the morning from bed, you need EMI, and your mother pushes you, go get up, get up, get up, get up, उठ जा. In school, teachers tell you study, 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 study. हर कोई पूछता है आजकल क्या चल रहा है, क्या पढ़ रहे हो, कितने मार्क्स आए. Yeah, and all these things, the answers to all these things are basically all about EMI. Even parents want EMI from their children, right? बच्चा अच्छा स्कोर कर लेगा तो पेरेंट मोटिवेट हो जाते हैं. हाँ, क्या बात, मेरे बच्चे ने इतना मार्क्स लेके आया, ऑसम, चलो आज पार्टी करते हैं. हाँ, पड़ोसी को फोन करके बोलते EMI. You know, the whole world is running after this EMI. And both these EMIs more or less close. The only difference is this: the previous EMI was a liability, and this EMI is an asset. With this EMI, you can buy anything and everything which you don't need to buy with EMI. For money wala EMI. Interesting, right? See, NLP is something like that. NLP is all about neuro-linguistic programming. What comes to your mind when you hear this statement, this word, neuro-linguistic programming? What comes to your mind? We have Nishchay with us, we have Pragati with us, we have Samat with us, we have Mikul with us. So, you can write in the chat box that what do you think when you think about NLP, when you think about neuro-linguistic program? What do you think? What it could be all about? What is so special about it? Like computing your mind, Nishchay is saying, creating a code to reprogram our mind. Oh, wow, wonderful, fantastic. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? You can also unmute and speak up. There's no restriction today. So you can unmute and speak up also. I joined late, so I did not understand much. We haven't yet started the session, Mikul. We are just asking what neuro-linguistic programming could be all about. Because we are in a session called NLP, and NLP stands for neuro-linguistic programming. So what comes to your mind the moment you hear this word neuro-linguistic program? What is so special about it? Yes, Pragati.
Sir, I think it's something which regulates to you, to yourself, to know yourself better, to let your uh, relationship around you should be like the way you want to explain them, it's a proper language to them. Like
Okay.
what you want to explain, that person, that front person is actually understanding the same thing.
Okay. Now say the same thing, replacing you with I.
What, sir? Can you repeat it?
Say the same thing, whatever you said, just instead of using the word you, say I.
Yeah.
Say. So what do you think NLP is all about?
Sir, I think NLP is something uh, the feeling that you want to express to someone.
I want to express, not you. I.
Yeah.
I.
That I want to express to around me, they are getting the same thing in same manner what I want to express to them. It's a, you can say it's a route. You can say it's a route.
So I can say, not you can say. I.
Sorry, I can say.
Or bol.
According to me, I think this is NLP.
Okay. So you see the difference when you replace with you with I?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
notice the difference?
yeah.
What differences did you notice?
I.
So when you shifted from you to I, what differences did you notice?
Because I'm expressing myself.
Mhm. So first thing which you did, which happened with you is that you started thinking slowly.
Hmm.
When you started thinking slowly, you're also thinking less. And when you're thinking less, you're also thinking smart. And when you're thinking smart, you're also speaking less. You're also speaking slow. You're also speaking smart. So neuro-linguistic programming is all about
It's all about our thinking. My
me,
thing.
मेरा,
Me, my,
our नहीं.
my thinking. It's all about
Yeah.
my thinking.
यहाँ पे बैठा बैठा हुआ जो है ना, उसको कंट्रोल करना है. वो बाहर भाग रहा है. वो खाली
Ah,
यू बोलता है, वी बोलता है, आवर बोलता है.
yeah, got it.
Got it?
Thank you.
Got it. Cool. Who's next? Mikul. Mikul, आपको क्या लगा? What do you think neuro-linguistic programming is all about?
Sir, I think neuro linguistic programming is like controlling the brain by ourselves and understanding our emotions in a better way.
Okay, whose brain?
Our brain,
Our or
my
mine?
my brain.
Okay, say it again. Whatever you said.
Sir, I think that neuro linguistic programming is when I can control my feelings better and understand the brain in a better way.
Yeah, can you see that it is actually happening right now?
Yes, sir.
The moment you shifted from our to I, you are actually thinking, you are actually controlling your thoughts, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool, fantastic. Samarth, what do you think neuro-linguistic programming is all about? Yes, Samarth, yeah. Unmute and speak. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I think it is a way of changing someone's thoughts and behavior to
Someone's or mine?
like our thoughts and
Our
behavior,
or mine?
mine.
हाँ, आगे बोलो.
It to change my thought and behavior to get a desired outcome.
Okay, come again. What neuro-linguistic programming is all about?
I think it is a way of changing our thoughts and
My or our?
my thoughts
हाँ.
and behavior to achieve a desired outcome.
Okay, whose desired outcome?
My desired outcome.
Good. Are you getting it? Did you notice it? That when you're focusing on mind, you're actually programming your mind to focus on mind.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Say it again. So say it again. What neuro-linguistic programming is all about? What do you think it is all about? Yeah, some of your mute, we can't hear you.
I think it is the way of changing my thoughts and behavior to help a desired outcome.
Very good. Fantastic. Good. We are on the very first day. So we'll be discovering so many things in the coming days. Good, good, good. Who else we have? We have Vansh with us. Okay, Vansh. Vansh, welcome. We are discussing about neuro-linguistic programs. So what do you think neuro-linguistic programming is all about? What could be? Okay, Nishchay.
Sir. So, sir, basically, what I think about what neurolinguistic program is like, basically what the others said. So like it's helping me control my brain so I can get what I want to say to others. Just like knowing myself.
Yes, beautiful. So now you're getting it, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is neuro-linguistic programming. Yeah, so everybody's enjoying. You should be enjoying every moment of your life. You know, neuro-linguistic programming is all about how you program your brain such that you can produce the results that you desire. And I put it in a even more simplistic way. I say it's all about a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of your life. कैसा है ये definition? If NLP is all about a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of my life, how it would be for you? Hmm.
So actually your voice is not really clear. Can you please repeat again?
Okay. What I'm saying that what I say, according to me, this is another way of looking at NLP. And what I say is NLP is all about a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of my life. If this is what neuro-linguistic programming is all about, how it would be? Will it be exciting for you?
It depends on the situation, sir.
Yeah. Whatever be the situation, if you can come out from confusion to clarity in all areas of your life, how it would be?
It would be good.
Super.
Great, sir. Great.
Great. Okay, some is saying great, some is saying good. Let me tell you something which is very interesting. Listen to this very carefully, you know. See, you and I, we human beings, are God's greatest creation. You have any doubt? Anybody has any doubt? If you have doubt, you can raise your hand. God's greatest creation. The masterpiece creation of God on this earth is you and me, human beings. Okay? Now, if that is so, that means you and I are already great. हमें good होने की जरूरत ही नहीं. Bad की तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. You are already great, right? If you have any doubt, always look around. Look around every animal that you can see around. Every animal. You will always discover you are better than them. Because after you, after human beings, God couldn't create anything. उसको दिमाग में और कुछ आया नहीं कि इससे बेहतर मैं क्या बना सकता. वो उसी के ऊपर इम्प्रूव करता गया. करते करते हमें और आपको अभी दुनिया में भेज भेज दिया है. बोले यार इससे बढ़िया चीज मैं तो बना नहीं पा रहा हूँ. अभी तक जो मैं बना पाऊँ मेरा बेस्ट क्रिएशन वो यही है. मुझे पहले भेजा था तो नेचुरली आपको बाद में भेजा तो यू आर इवन बेटर देन. देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट, राइट? Because everybody creates a better version of everything, whatever he creates for the first time. If you write an answer to the same question again and again, every time you'll find a better answer. It could be a little better than the previous one. Even if you start painting or making a drawing or creating an object, whatever you do, every time you do it, the next time it becomes a better version of the previous one. Okay? So if God, if human beings, we are the greatest creation of God, and if you have come after me, naturally you have come after me, so you are naturally better than me. So I am the best one at the time God created me. लेकिन उसके बाद उन्होंने आपको बनाया. Naturally you are better than this best. All right? Any doubt? So you are already great. In NLP, we have something called beliefs of excellence. It starts with certain beliefs which you have to believe. You have to believe that these are true. This is your starting point. Now the starting point is beliefs of excellence. So NLP is also a journey from greatness to excellence in your life. How it would be. Interesting? Fantastic. So we found a different ways of looking at NLP. It's not just programming your mind. It is all about programming your mind the way I want it. Now हमारा माइंड का ना दो हिस्सा है, एक है कॉन्शियस माइंड, दूसरा सबकॉन्शियस। Now subconscious mind is the idiot part of the brain. Idiot in the sense कि उसको जो बोला जाता है वही करता है, और जो काम वो एक बार करना शुरू कर देता है उसको जब वो कई बार कर लेता है तो उसके लिए उसको ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना पड़ता और वो आराम से वो कर लेता है. So that's how the subconscious mind takes care of almost 95% to 97% activities of our body. It knows how to run the heart, it knows how to run the lungs, it knows how to take care of every part of the body, it knows even how to use your tongue to speak out every word that you want to speak. That's the beauty of subconscious. It knows what to do and how to do, and it has become an expert in that. So whatever you want to do in your life, you just need to be aware of what is your subconscious aware of it. If not, खाली उसको aware कर दो, 2-3 बार उसके पीछे लग जाओ, और एक बार अगर उसके दिमाग में बैठ गया ना कि मुझे यही करना है, then you don't need to do anything. It will do on its own. That's how there are many things which you learn. You don't need to practice it every day, any day. For example, when you brush your teeth in the morning, do you really think that what you have to do and how you have to do? When you eat with your hands or when you eat with your spoon, do you really need to figure out what you actually need to do? When you use the washroom, do you really need to figure out every time क्या कैसे करना है? No. When you wear your clothes, when you read your books, when you play in the garden, when you play in the play field, when you play on the computer, wherever you are playing, you do things automatically. Exactly what you need to do is this programming part is all about programming that subconscious. अपने subconscious mind को program करना. अगर आप अपने subconscious mind को बोलोगे कि यार मैं बहुत थक गया, तो subconscious बोलेगा यार सही बोल रहा है, वो थक गया. बार बार बोलते बोलते सारा दिन थक जाए, कुछ भी करेगा उसको थकान नजर आए. उसी सबकॉन्शियस को बोलो तो पता नहीं यार मैं थकता ही नहीं. आई डोंट फाइंड सर्टेन थिंग्स इंटरेस्टिंग बट फिर भी मैं थकता नहीं. नाउ व्हेन यू कीप ऑन सेइंग दिस सबकॉन्शियस कुछ दिन बाद उसी को बिलीव करना शुरू कर देता. फिर आप if there are certain things which you don't like, even then you won't get tired. Yeah, imagine when you take rest, what actually happens? Only certain parts of your body take rest. Mostly the conscious mind, which goes to rest, and then certain organs which go to rest. They don't stop functioning, they rest. If they stop functioning, then you are gone. So they don't stop functioning. Heart अपने हिसाब से चलता रहता है, lungs अपने हिसाब से चलता रहता है, stomach अपने हिसाब से चलता रहता है. Do you really bother when you eat something how your stomach will digest it? Would your subconscious know? Subconscious knows how to digest which food. So whatever want you do in your life, whatever आपके लाइफ में कुछ भी चाहिए, you just need to train your subconscious. उसके दिमाग में खाली ये मैसेज डालना है, you go and get it, you go and get it, you go and get it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. That's it. Yes. Conscious mind, so you cannot even identify how it is controlling your heart, how it is controlling your hands, fingers, eyes. You have no idea. It's not a question of how. The only question is why. Start with why. And if you give a very clear instruction to your subconscious that yes, this is what you have to do, subconscious will do it. फिर आपको उसको कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं, अपने आप उसको पता है कि when to sit for study, what to study, which subject to study, which chapter to study. Subconscious knows everything. You don't need to bother about it. That's how it works. Actually. Okay. Now, let's come to something very interesting. How our brain works. My mentor said something very interesting when I was attending the NLP training from him. He asked me that, whom do you talk to throughout the day? Who are those people who you talk to throughout the day? So I'm also asking this question to all of you. Who are those people, or who are those whom you talk to throughout the day? अब सारा दिन किसके साथ बातें करते रहते, किसके साथ बातें करते? Who are those people? Samarthi is saying friends and family. Myself, Sumit is saying myself. Nisha is saying family and friends mostly. All right. To our subconscious mind, Vikul is saying, wow, very interesting. Cool. अच्छा, ये जो हम लोगों की बात करते हैं, ये लोग कहाँ एग्जिस्ट करते हैं? वेयर डू दे एग्जिस्ट? वेयर योर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली मेंबर्स एग्जिस्ट? वो कहाँ रहते हैं? Samarth is saying home. Okay. और कहाँ रहते हैं? In their minds. Okay. In your mind or their mind? People. Yeah. Pragati is saying and friends and family too. Now, just close your eyes and see where do they exist. आप उनको कहाँ देख रहे हो? Close your eyes for a minute. Most of my family and friends live in India. This is Nisha is saying. Beautiful. Now close your eyes and see where can you see them. आपको वो लोग कहाँ दिख रहे हो when you close your eyes? Just close your eyes. Can you see them when you close your eyes? Can you see them exactly how they look like? Just close your eyes and imagine about them. Can you see them? Irrespective of wherever they stay, irrespective of whatever they wear, irrespective of however they look, irrespective of wherever they are now. The moment you close your eyes, can you see them? If anybody of you cannot see them, just let me know. So all of you can see everybody. आपके सारे दोस्त रिश्तेदार, you can see everybody. Okay, Nishcha cannot. Okay, Nishcha, close your eyes. You can come on camera if you want. Otherwise, just stay there. Just close your eyes and imagine. In fact, everybody can do this. If you can close your eyes, it is a fantastic experience. Yeah, just close your eyes. Everybody. And I will ask you to see something, but at the same time, I will tell you not to see it. Then you have to tell me whether you can actually see it or not. Okay. So don't look at a pink giraffe. Don't try to see a green elephant. Don't try to see a blue zebra. Don't try to see a purple dog. don't try to see a red crow. Now only those of you raise your hand who cannot see any of them. You can't see a red crow. You can't see a green elephant. You can't see a blue zebra. So Samat and Nikul, they can't see them. Okay. Nishchay also can't see. Good. Nishchay. Okay, you can come on. All three of you come on camera. Whoever can't see, just come on camera. So Mikul, Nishchay, I would request you to come on camera. Good, Mikul. आ जाओ मजा आएगा. So Nishchay, you said you can't see a blue zebra, right? Yeah.
So when actually I started to see it, I was just imagine like telling my brain not to see it. I just imagined a white cat and that's all I saw.
Yeah. So my question is, can you see the blue zebra?
No,
You can't see. How does a blue zebra look like?
I don't know.
You don't know. How does a zebra look like?
Uh, it it has a average height of a horse with black and white stripes.
Black and white stripe. If you replace that black with blue, can you imagine that?
Yes, sir.
That's it. So now can you see the pink crow also?
Yes, sir.
What about Mikul? Can you see the green elephant?
No, sir.
You can't see the green elephant? All right. So what do you see? What is the color of an elephant?
My brother.
No, when you see the color of an elephant, what is the color of an elephant?
Gray.
Gray? Okay, now if you wear a green specs, imagine you have a green specs.
Okay.
What the color of elephant will look like?
Maroonish brown.
Okay. Okay. So it's not a gray anymore, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now imagine that elephant is white. There are white elephants also, right?
Okay. Yes.
Now if you wear a pink chashma and green chashma, तो white elephant का color क्या दिखेगा?
Green.
Yeah. So can you imagine a green elephant now?
Yes.
वो कहाँ दिख रहा है? आपके सामने तो है नहीं.
In the zoo.
Zoo कहाँ दिख रहा है? Zoo भी अभी आपके सामने नहीं.
In the house.
ये सारा चीज कहाँ दिख रहा है? Where you can now when you close your eyes, where you can see that?
In my mind.
Yes. Everything that you see, everything that you can imagine, everything that is in front of you, everything which is not even in front of you, but you have seen it for the first time, you can see everything here. It's all gets recorded here. It's all recorded. So whenever you are talking to anybody, you're actually talking to the image of that person. It's not that person. You know what our eyes do? Our eyes just work like a camera. Eyes का खाली काम है light लेना. So whatever light is coming, it just goes to the lens of the eyes. That's the only work the eyes do, nothing else. Eyes can't see. Eyes only pick up light rays coming from different sources. What happens after that is all inside. All the programs which are running inside by the subconscious mind. And that subconscious mind recreates that image which your eyes see. What you see with your eyes, the subconscious mind recreates that image inside your brain. That's why you could see an elephant, though it is not in front of. That's why you could see even the zoo, because you have seen that elephant in the zoo, and that picture is there in your mind. The only color of the elephant that you have seen is gray, but you also have seen the color pink. Your brain also knows there is a color called pink or वैसे दिखता है. The moment you put that color pink on that gray elephant, now it started looking pink also. Even exactly the same way, you can see a pink crow. If I ask you to draw a pink crow, you will first you draw a crow, और जब उसमें color डालना पड़ेगा, if I give you the color pink, you'll paint the crow in pink color, and that's how crow becomes a pink crow. So essentially what happens is, when you communicate, you are only talking to yourself throughout the day. Interesting? ऐसा लग रहा है अभी? लग रहा है वाकई ही ऐसा, या पिनाकी सर ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं, बस सुनाने के लिए सुना रहे हैं, बताने के लिए बता रहे हैं. See, now you have a control कि आप उसके साथ आप क्या बातें करोगे. Even before you talk to that other person, you can talk to that person in your imagination. Now let me give you another example how this whole thing works. Okay, so here we go. So you can see me on the screen, right? You can see everything around me, the way I look. All right. Now we will do a magic. Abracadabra, gilly gilly foo. Can you still see me? Can you still imagine how I am talking right now? You can't, because I have replaced it with some other image, right? Now let me come back. Now I ask you to close your eyes. Now can you see me? Can you imagine how am I talking? Can you visualize that this is exactly how I'm talking right now? This is how I look like. This is how my hair is, and there's a coconut tree behind me, and there's a water flowing, and I'm wearing a green t-shirt. I'm also wearing specs. Can you see all that? With your eyes closed. That's it. So everything, exactly when I'm talking to you, you can actually see me talking to yourself from inside your brain. Though you closed your eyes, you can still see me talking exactly the way I am talking to you. See me with your open eyes. See, these are all tricks how you learn things. How your subconscious learns from conscious. You are just getting some idea about it. ऐसे ही होता है वास्तव. Everything that you have learned, everything that you know is all a result of your conscious brain picked up some information and it passed on to subconscious, and it passed on to it for certain period of time, continuously, regularly, and you started seeing it that way. Interesting? We are only the first. आज तो बस थोड़ा सा आइडिया मिल रहा है कि क्या क्या हो सकता है, क्या क्या पॉसिबल. We are only on the very first. We will be interacting with each other for next 3 weeks. You know what will happen after that? आप किसी को भी देखोगे, उसके साथ 5 मिनट बात करोगे, आपको पूरा आइडिया हो जाएगा उसके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है. How would it that? Because you know that you can see that person even if that person is not in front of. और अभी तो आपको बस खाली उसके ऊपर काम करना था. उसको आप एक बार देख लो, 5 मिनट देख लो, ध्यान से सुन लो. When that person is talking to you, look at his face, look at his eyes, keep all your concentration on that person. Let him speak 5 minutes, 10 minutes, जितना बोल रहा है बोलने दो, चाहे वो टीचर हो, पेरेंट हो, कोई भी, कोई दोस्त, कोई रिश्तेदार हो. You just observe that person. After that, even if you close your eyes, even that person is not around you, you can still have control on that person through your thoughts. आपको पता कि इस बंदे का ये है, वो है, वैसा है, वैसा है. And that's how you can interact with that person with your own choice. And this is exactly what you can do with anything and everything in your life. Wherever you are getting stuck, I can't score good marks, या ये टॉपिक मुझे मजा नहीं लग रहा है, या ये मेरा पैशन है, I am finding it very difficult to follow. All these things, you'll find everything here. You can actually pinpoint कि यार इसी के वजह से मैं नहीं कर पा रहा. This is that. And the moment you discover that, now you have a choice. उसको आप कैसे अपने रास्ते से हटाओ, so that you can produce the results that you desire. Because it's all programmed in the subconscious without your awareness. What NLP gives us is conscious awareness. We can consciously being aware and observe what are those things which are coming in our way and not allowing us to become what I want to become. Okay, interesting. अभी तक किस किस को ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है, ये बताओ. Tell me, just you can unmute yourself and tell me that what is so interesting about so far. Yes, Vansh.
Said all about the interest is that how our subconscious thinks
How
from
my
our
subconscious
conscious
thinks.
brain.
My शुरू ही किया था हमने I my.
My. I'm so sorry, my subconscious
That's the first step towards
brain.
programming your conscious mind, subconscious mind. Step number 1.
Okay.
हाँ, बोलो. Yeah, Nikul, somewhat निश्चय. The teaching of brain and the mind reading. Okay. यार चैट बॉक्स से ज्यादा मत लिख. अभी हम लोग इंटरैक्टिव सेशन में हैं. जितनी बातें करेंगे उतना मजा है. मुझे भी पता चले कि आप लोग कैसे बात करते हो. What kind of tonality you use, what kind of thoughts is going in your mind, how you are behaving at that point of time when you are saying whatever you are saying. And then I will be sharing this recording with you, so you can also see yourself at that moment how you were talking, what you were doing, आप कैसे behave कर रहे थे. You can see yourself on camera, and you'll discover this is how you are in front of others, and you can take control of yourself. It's oh my God, मैं जब लोग से बात करता हूँ मैं ऐसा करता रहता हूँ, मैंने नोटिस ही नहीं, आगे से नहीं करूँ. Yeah, so So Mikul is saying that teaching of brain and the mind reading, and you changed our thinking from our, you, etc. to my and I. Absolutely, it's not I change, you change it. मैंने खाली आपको observe करवाया. The only thing which I did is I help you to observe. Yeah. Bunch is saying that teaching of our mind and subconscious mind to imagine I, our brain. Good. So our exist nahi karta, it's all I. It's all I, me, my, myself. Mera dimag, imagine, always remember, it's your mind who is thinking that way. If your mind is thinking in our, then it is actually thinking our, it is not focusing on yourself. You know, like you go to school, आप बोलोगे बच्चे तो ऐसे ही करते हैं, तो क्या हुआ? You are losing focus on yourself. The question is, आप वैसे करते हो कि नहीं? अगर आप भी वैसे कर रहे हो, then you can work on yourself. Okay. Oh, bunch is actually Viralika. Okay. It's showing bunch. चलो उसको हम change कर लेते हैं so that I don't get confused. Confusion to clarity अभी बोला था ना. It's all about confusion to clarity. तो once को change करके हम करते हैं PIRA. ठीक है. So confusion खत्म, clarity आ गई. So we are talking to Viralika. मैंने अभी बोला था NLP is all about a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of your life. Okay. So that's what we do. The moment we observe, now how it works. The moment you observe, this is what is there. The next step, the very next step is to connect. Observe kar le, now connect. The moment you connect, the next step is to calibrate. तो करना क्या है? तो करना क्या है कि पिनाकी सर तो वंश वंश बोलते रहेंगे, लेकिन मैं तो विरालिका हूं. If I change the name, then whenever he sees me, he will see my name below there, and then he can address me as Viralika. तो हमने कैलिब्रेशन के बाद क्या हुआ? कम्युनिकेट कर दिया अपने सबकॉन्शियस को. बोला कि यार जल्दी से पहले तुम नाम चेंज कर. तो मैंने अपने सबकॉन्शियस को बोला पहले नाम चेंज कर. देन आई टोल्ड माय सबकॉन्शियस, पता नहीं वंश चेंज करके विरालिका करेगा भी या नहीं, करेगी भी या नहीं, लेकिन मेरे पास तो कंट्रोल है, मैं आई कैन डू इट. So I communicate my subconscious, you go and change the name. So I went, I changed the name, and now I know I'm talking to Virali. You got the steps? This is exactly what you are doing throughout the day, with everything which is happening in your life. Some event happened, you observe that event, then you connect with what you want to connect with. When you connect, you calibrate, you figure out what needs to be changed, where it is right now. Once you discover what needs to be changed, you communicate the subconscious that isko change karna hai. And once that information is there, that what needs to be done, after that the action happens. So communication translates into action, and that makes all the difference. That is what you are doing throughout the day. The only thing is that you didn't observe it earlier. Now you observe it. Imagine if you have this power to observe anything and everything, including your studies, including whatever you love, including whatever stopping factors are coming in your life, including all your limiting beliefs which are limiting you from doing whatever you want to do, to be whatever you want to be. How powerful it would be for you. Ask yourself and give me an answer. How it would be for you if you can actually do that. मजा आएगा. भाई आप लोग बताओ, कुछ तो बताओ, मुझे भी पता चले कि आई एम टॉकिंग टू पीपल। और मिकुल से मजा नहीं आएगा। Nicole, imagine that you get a magic wand, and using that magic wand, you can find out what is going in your mind at any given point of time. A thought which is controlling you rather than you controlling that thought. How it would be for you? Your thought is telling you कि अभी नींद आ रही है, सो जा. But then you get to know from somebody that if you attend, probably if you read a book, or maybe you just talk to somebody, you will give a clue about one of the answers which is going to be there in your next question paper. And you get to know that उस वाले एग्जाम में ये सवाल आने ही वाला है और उसका जवाब भी यही है। ये कोई अगर आपको अभी देने के लिए तैयार हो जाए, आप क्या करोगे? And that person says that you have to connect with that person right now, even if you're feeling sleepy. What will you do? You got that right? So then,
सर
हाँ,
मैं पूरी रात जग के उस क्वेश्चन को तैयार करूंगी जब तक वो क्वेश्चन मेरे दिमाग में पूरी तरह से छप ना जाए
exactly,
उसका सॉल्यूशन।
exactly. If you know that this question is going to be there in the paper and it is 100% confirmed, कितना भी नींद आ जाए, आप उसकी तैयारी करो. Exactly, that is the kind of changes will happen to you when you are in control of your own thoughts. Neuro-linguistic programming is all about that. You can already see it. The moment replacing word be with I, everything changes because your focus shifts. You know, there's a famous saying. The saying says that energy flows where attention goes. And this was said by a person जिनका नाम है Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is very, very famous as a NLP guru. So उन्होंने ये बहुत सुंदर सा पॉइंट बोला था कि where attention goes, energy goes. So when your attention will go to sleep, energy will flow in that direction, you will go and sleep. When your attention will go and prepare, your energy will go there and you will prepare for it. So wherever you are paying attention to, whether it is YouTube or Netflix or your books or your games or movies or any event, you'll notice that all your energy is flowing that direction. So whenever you are saying, you're thinking that things are not in your control, you just need to figure out where your attention is going. The moment you change the direction of that attention, the energy will start flowing in the direction where you want it. Okay, so let us look at what we are going to do in this entire series. Like if we do this program, अगर हम इस NLP का जो वर्कशॉप हम करने वाले हैं for next 21 days, if we attend it, हमारे साथ क्या क्या होने वाला है. So I'm sharing a screen, and this screen will be talking about the objective of this program. Okay, so let me open the screen. And I'll share. Cool. So all of you can see it. If any of you can't see it, just tell me I can't see it. Okay. So I'm assuming that all of you can see. Now I want each of you to read it out one sentence at a time, one line at a time. Okay, so who would like to start? Now, whoever starts, what he will do or she will do, you read that one sentence and then you will ask somebody else to read the next one, and you have to pick that person from the group, from the audience. Okay? Can we do that? So, who wants to start?
Sir, can you repeat the procedure once more?
Okay, the procedure is that we will be reading out whatever I'm showing you on the screen, and you will read only one sentence, one line. Once you
Sir, can
read
I
that,
start?
yeah, once you read that, then you will invite somebody else to read the next line. For example, like say I read the first line, I am saying that it's written NLP for teenagers, age group 13 to 19 years. Now I'm saying Pragati, now you read. So now Pragati will read NLP is equal to neuro linguistic programming. Then Pragati will ask somebody else. That Pragati will say, Nikul, it's your turn now. That's how we will go.
Got it, sir.
Okay. So I'm starting. I'm the first one who is starting. And since Pragati is very active, so I will pass it on to Pragati. Okay. So let me start. I'm saying the workshop is NLP for teenagers. And by teenagers, we are saying 13 to 19 years old. Okay. So NLP for teenagers 13 to 19 years. Over to Pragati.
NLP is equals to neuro linguistic programming. And it's now Vinash.
Yeah, say over to. You say over to.
Yeah, now it's turn of Vinash.
Okay, Vansh again changed it. Vansh is Virali. Okay, ऐसा करते हैं चलो. Nikul. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Viral, you read the next sentence. Let's embark on a journey.
Let's embark on a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of your lives.
Just a sec. So yeah.
Let's embark on a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of your life, together and now.
Good.
Over to Nishchay.
What's into you? What's into for you? In what's in it for you? Discover your real competition. Over to Rajeshwari.
Okay, Rajeshwari is not responding. Find out somebody else.
Over to Mahirin.
Uh, Hello.
Yes, Marine.
Discover your self-limiting beliefs.
Hmm.
Over to Sumit Bansal.
I am not a teenager, but I will speak. Discover how you learn the new things.
Okay, over to you have to pass it on to somebody.
Over to Marine.
But I read already.
Okay, so I pass it to Nishreen.
I have also read.
Okay, then I can pass to Jessica.
Okay, if somebody is not responding, find somebody else. See, at the same time, what you need to do is observe what is going in your mind. आपके दिमाग में क्या सोच चल रहा है इस वक्त उसको ऑब्जर्व करते रहो. This is very, very crucial. This is extremely crucial. When things are not working your way, what is going in your mind? How your subconscious is thinking? How your subconscious is behaving? बस उसी को खाली कंट्रोल करना है आगे जाके. Okay, maybe you are thinking that पता नहीं किसी का भी नाम लो वो whether that person is actually in a session or not. हो सकता है that person may be sleeping. हो सकता है that person may be doing something. He or she just logged in and doing nothing. And then you picked up somebody else and that person say, I've already said something. I've already read it out. Observe what kind of thoughts is going in your mind and whether it is encouraging you, empowering you, motivating you, or inspiring you or not. Okay, EMI. And if you don't find anybody else to respond to you, then you read the next one. You should not wait because somebody is not responding. अपनी जिंदगी की गाड़ी रुकनी नहीं चाहिए किसी और की वजह से. All right. So, who wants to take it up?
Discover your communication patterns.
क्या बात है. Next, you pass it on to whom?
I pass it to Preeti.
Preeti. Okay, Preeti,
Discover-
come on.
Discover your secret winning strategies.
Oh,
I
wow.
like to pass it.
Secret winning
like it to-
strategies. क्या बात है. Then,
I would like it to pass to Sumit ji.
okay.
Discover your most important relationships.
क्या बात है. Discover your most important relationship. Oh my God. Most important relationships. Not only the relationships and not only the important relationships, but the most important ones. Fantastic. Who is next?
I pass it to Mikul.
Discover how your thoughts influence your choices.
Absolutely. Discover how. लेकिन your उसमें लिखा नहीं है. But you read it. This is also happens, by the way. So that's how we see many things which you don't want to see, but we still see them. This statement was written in a very tricky way. And you know what happens? You will see all these statements are written in a pattern so that they are getting longer and longer. Good. So how your thoughts influence your choices? Oh my God, this is really amazing. That every choices that I make, my thoughts control them. Oh my God, is it so? It is. But how? I didn't even think about it. Maybe I will get some clue. Good. So let me repeat up to here that we are on a journey. Let's embark on a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of our life, together and now. Now, there's a purpose why we are talking about now. I will talk about it a little while later. Then what's in it for you? So wherever I have written you, you start reading for me, or maybe my, or maybe I. Okay. Now change the reading pattern. So now how I will read it? I will read it this way. So let me come here. I'll say, let's embark on a journey from confusion to clarity in all areas of my life together now. What's in it for me? Discover my real competition. It's not just competition, the real ones where I really need to compete. It's like if you're appearing for IIT JEE, and if say 3 lakh students are appearing for that, and if you want to score a rank within 100, then your real competition is only with 99 people, only with 99 students, not the rest. That's what the real competition is all about. Okay. Then discover my self-limiting beliefs. What are those beliefs which are limiting me and created by myself? I created those limiting beliefs for myself, and I don't even notice that I've created those beliefs, and they're stopping me from do whatever I want to do, to be whatever I want to be, to have whatever I want to have. Then discover how I learn new things. This is really amazing. Oh my God, if I get to know how I learn new things, then I can use it to learn anything and everything which I really want to learn. I give it a priority and I will just focus my attention there and I will learn it as soon as possible. This is amazing. Then discover my communication patterns. अरे इसका तो पिनाकी सर ने आइडिया दे ही दिया आज थोड़ा सा. ये वीडियो तो शेयर करेंगे ही, मैं खाली अपना देख लूंगा उस वक्त मैं कैसे बोल रहा था, मैं कैसे बिहेव कर रहा था, how I was behaving at that time, what were my thoughts at those times. कम से कम इससे तो मुझे पता चल ही जाएगा, आगे से भी I will apply it. I will record my own conversations and I will listen back and I'll notice how I communicate. So I will discover my communication patterns. And then I will discover my secret winning strategies. Oh my God, what does that mean? I have certain winning strategies I know, but there are certain secrets which I don't even know. Like they are my own winning strategies and they're secret to me. I'm not even aware of them. I'm applying them to win. And surprisingly, I don't even notice. I'm not even aware of that. I have these secret winning strategies that I have. Wow. It's really amazing if really this happens. Then discover my most important relationships. Extremely important. There's a person called Jim Rohn, and he said that you are the average of 5 people you spend most of your time with. You are the average of
Going through your mind. Are you
5
ready to
persons
connect to that?
whom you are spending your time with, most of the time with. Now, if this is so, then you really need to focus on and discover who are your most important relationships. अगर ये मुझे पता चल गया, then I can focus on this relationship. I will make sure that these relationships become stronger and stronger with every passing day. My most important relationships. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that so many, till date I'm investing my time with these relationships and that's why things were not working for me. Let me change. And then I'll discover how my thoughts influence my choices. Cool? Interesting? Dekho, the moment we change the way reading it out, everything changed. You know, there's a author, his name is Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he said something very interesting. He said, when you change the way you look at things, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The, the way you were looking at things till date, by using those words like our, we, you, the moment you change that with I, me, mine, yourself replaced with myself, everything changed. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So that's how you'll discover how my thoughts are influencing my choices. All right. And finally, we will discover the ATM you are. Now, what is this ATM? EMI हो चुका है, समझ गए. ATM क्या है? What is this ATM? So you will discover that ATM. You will design your map and go mad. So what is map? Map is massive action plan. So now you are very clear that what you want to do in your life. You will come up with a massive action plan and will act now with determination. That's what AND is all about. And go mad with, will make a difference, not only for self, but also for people around us, so that they keep on encouraging us, then keep on be our source of inspiration throughout our life. And then we will start investing the EMIs of my lifetime. Now, EMIs we have already discovered today. Encouragement, motivation, and inspiration. But it has to be self-generated, so that I don't need to look outside for that. What else I can achieve? Discover how I can cultivate empowering habits, achieve anything I want, and improve my self-worth. So that's the promise of this program. And that is exactly what I'm promising each one of you. That whatever is written here, which I've already shared in the group, everything is written there is going to be delivered to you. Okay? And then what is the duration of the program? There's a masterclass which is happening right now. And then we will have 21 days of program starting tomorrow. So the start day of the program is 2nd June, which is today. We'll end the program on 23rd June. There will be live trading sessions, total 16 hours. 4 Sundays at 4 p.m. We'll replace it with 5 p.m. because we discovered the 5 p.m. is the convenient one for most of us. So we will be having 4 Sunday sessions. One of them is already happening today, and we'll be having another 3 at 5 p.m. And then we will be having 5 sessions Monday to Friday, every day for 40 minutes, for 39 minutes, 40 minutes. And these sessions will be really super brainstorming sessions. You know, APJ Abdul Kalam wrote in his book, Wings of Fire, dreams are those which will not allow you to sleep, which will not let you sleep. सपने ऐसे होना चाहिए जो आपको सोने नहीं देते. What we'll do is we'll go a little bit ahead after this. सपने हम ऐसे देखेंगे जो हमें सोने तो देंगे ही नहीं, हमें थकने भी नहीं देंगे. That is my guarantee. At the end of this program, you will be charged up to live your life like that every day, no matter what, whatever it takes. Okay. So that's the promise of the program. And there is some little thing about it, that how much there is going to be the energy exchange. Now, why I call this an energy exchange? Because money is also a form of energy. And as we have studied, energy flows from a higher potential to lower potential. Like heat, वो जहाँ पे गर्म है वहां से it moves towards a cold area. Water, it comes from top, goes to the bottom. Same with electricity, from higher potential to lower potential. So energy always moves from higher potential to lower potential. The only difference is there in case of money. Money is an energy which flows from lower potential to higher potential. So when you consider money as a material, you will find it very difficult to handle. But when you consider money as energy, then you can connect many things in your life with that. Many things, probably everything. So there are three forms of energy exchange. One is extraordinary divine angels. Now this is very interesting. I'll talk about it. Then comes the RWW Alumni Club Angels. RWW is the name of my organization, which is Rays Worldwide. So my name is Pinaki Ray, and that's how the name of this organization is Rays Worldwide. So that's my commitment to the world, that I will be spreading rays of whatever I have to the world around me. And so there are many people who have taken training from me. For them, the energy exchange for this program will be 1495. And all other divine angels who have never attended any of my program, for them, it's 1995. The mode of exchange is UPI. Now, here comes the opportunity for extraordinary divine angels. Now, this is where you need to do a calculation. You have to do the calculation on your own. Okay. Now, the opportunity is that people who will be paying 4495, they will get a refund of 195 for attending every session right from the beginning till the end. No questions asked. Now, whoever commits for this, I have a request for the parents. If a child commits for this, I will strongly recommend you to go ahead with this plan. And every session that your child attends, this rupees 195 will be rewarded to him. Now you can do a quick calculation on your calculator right now. There will be 21 sessions. And imagine this amount is approximately 200 instead of 195. So multiply 200 with 20, what you get? How much you get? How much it is? Anybody for the calculation? So let us come here. Let us do this beautiful calculation. So we have total 4 Sundays and total 15 weekdays. So 15 plus 4 is 99. 19, sorry, 19. And this Sunday is also included, by the way, for all those who will be going for this one, 4495. So there are total 19 days. So if you attend all the sessions, you will receive a bonus of 19 into 195 back. You'll get this money back. So there are 19 sessions. If the amount is close to 200 rupees, it comes to 3,800 rupees. And you are paying 4,500 rupees. So deduct 3,800 from 4,500. The amount comes to how much? Only 700. So you can actually attend this entire workshop for 700 rupees. But it brings an extraordinary commitment to the program. All right. Now comes the next part. As you transfer this energy exchange into this UPI account, please DM me your energy exchange screenshot along with the name, gender, and age of the student to complete your enrollment. And what else? You will be having lifetime free seat to review this workshop. So every time I do this workshop, every time, you can attend this workshop for free. And imagine what will happen every time you attend this workshop for free. it will be improved version of the previous one. It will be a improved version of the, जैसे God ने आपको create किया मेरे बाद. When God created me, whatever thing he was missing while created me, he ensured that it is there for you. It is there in you. So he always created an improved version of human beings. So you will get an access to the improved version of the workshop, and for each of those workshops, you will get a recording. So you will have lifetime access to all recorded sessions, and you will be having exclusive offers for all my future workshops like this one, where I said RWW Alumni Club Angels. So they are getting a 20% discount on the actual fees. But this 4495 applies to everybody, whether you are alumni or not, because that is more beneficial. You will be paying much less on that. But it's a loss for me. देखते हैं कौन जीतता है. And this is who I am, certified NLP master practitioner. I'm a mindset trainer and a resilience coach. These are my coordinates. This is how you can connect me. Okay. So the promises of the program is there. What you are going to get is there. And now I'm just leaving it to you. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Left, right, and center. Over to you. We still have 6 minutes. It's 6:24 right now. Anybody, any question? Anything to say? If you do not have any question, you can tell Pinaki sir, you are awesome. मैं आपको सिखा दूंगा क्या क्या बोलना मेरे बारे में, आप बस वही बोलते रहो. You can do that also. Pinaki sir, your hair is beautiful. Pinaki sir, you look so young even if you are at 54 right now. This each strand of this hair is a black hair, naturally black hair. Yeah, Mr. Bolo, you can come on, just unmute and say.
So I have a question, like
Yes, please.
I don't want to sound rude, but like when I searched on a lot of platforms, it has been said like NLP is not like really proven, and it's also been called pseudoscience. So like I have also heard like this is NLP is really good by my family, and that's my like motivation to join these classes. But like on other platforms, I've also read that this is has been regarded as pseudoscience. So
अभी तक
like
आपको कैसा लग
which
रहा
one is true?
है? अभी तक आपको कैसा लग रहा
I think it's more like whatever you said, I think that was true.
है? And
Answer.
and you said so many things is there on the social media.
Yes, not only social media, sir. Like I also tried Google, Chat GPT, and other AI platforms too.
So what you find right now? अभी तक आपको क्या मिला?
I think like till now, whatever you have said, that has been true. Like every so just a minute. Okay. Everything you have said till now has been true, but still I can't just ignore the fact like they have said it's pseudoscience.
Absolutely. You know, the first presupposition of NLP, or the first belief of excellence of NLP says every human being has a unique model of the world. So it is their interpretation of whatever knowledge they have. You can go and ask them, what do you mean by pseudoscience? What is pseudo about that science?
So from what I think, pseudoscience is it is science, but it is not theoretically been proven yet. So
Okay,
it's just something that could be proven, but it's not because people haven't paid much attention to it.
very true. Let me give you a very interesting example. You know, replacing but with and in any communication. replacing but with and. For example, somebody comes and tells you something, and then in reply, you can start a statement with but, or you can start your statement with and. Which one is more empowering? Just think about it. Say I'm saying this, and now you have to say that, but Pinaki sir, फिर भी वो लोग बोलते हैं वो pseudo science. आप ये भी बोल सकते, आप ये बोलते, and Pinaki sir, हो सकता है it could be pseudo science also, because whatever you're saying making sense. That yeah, when I start with but, I negate everything that you said. But the moment I say and, I'm feeling like whatever you say, I'm accepting that, as well as I'm also telling something which could make sense as well. Yes, Mansi, we will be providing this recording of each and every session. And this is only for teenagers. The challenge is that everybody is a teenager. Nobody wants to go beyond that. Everybody wants to live their life like a teenager. So this program is for everybody. Whoever want to live life as a teenager, it's for them. Like I am there. अगर सेशन मैं ले रहा हूँ तो मैं तो अपने आप को पहले उस लेवल पे लेके जा रहा हूँ बाय थॉट that I'm a teenager. नहीं तो how can I connect with teenagers? So you're also welcome, Nancy. Yeah. So Nisha, just think about it. That you're responding to somebody, or you think it the other way around. That you said something, and then your teacher, for example, now she says, but निश्चय ये तुम्हारा बहुत गलत सोच है. ये भी बोल सकती है निश्चय, this is the way you're thinking about is wrong. Or she can say, and Nishcha, just think about it. This could be an alternate way of looking at it as well. Now, which one will you feel more empowering for?
Yes, sir, you're true. And
so now, if replacing but with and makes a relationship great, makes a conversation great, gives more opportunity to work on something, I don't care whether it's a pseudoscience or not. At least for me, it works.
yes, sir. But like the problem with and is like the other person has to be enough to like recognize what I'm trying to say.
Don't
So
need,
like if he still thinks I'm just trying to be rude, then it doesn't work, does it?
yeah, and even if he thinks that you are sounding rude, but he discovered that you are not actually rude, how it would be for you?
True.
I started this sentence with and. Did you notice it?
Yes, sir.
Recording soon learn. I could have said the same thing with but. The moment you are using but, you are negating everything whatever we said before that. So whenever you are responding to anybody, to start your part of the statement with and, the other person will actually think that you are listening to that person. You are giving the respect to what other person is saying.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah? There is another one. Replacing if with when. For example, so you have been given a homework, and your teacher says, Nishchay, if you do this homework by tomorrow, then I will give a Cadbury. And then the same teacher says, maybe some other teacher of some other topic, other subject says, that Nishchay, when you do this homework, I will give a Cadbury. Which one will you pay more attention?
When? Because when sounds like a promise, and if
Yeah,
it's just a possibility.
yeah. Who cares if this is pseudoscience? It's all programming your mind. Now, if you are empowered with NLP, you can influence people by using the right kind of word at the right time, in the right context, and getting your work done.
So is like NLP a part of psychology?
Yeah, obviously. If you're dealing with thoughts, it's psychology anyway. Don't you
Yes,
think
sir.
so?
Yes, sir.
See, in NLP, there's another belief of excellence. It says that you have all the resources. The only thing matters is whether you're in a state of resourcefulness or not. It's like to appear to writing an exam, you have answers to all the questions, and they're all somewhere in some book, in some notes, with some teachers, somewhere on the internet. They're all there. The resources are all there. What matters is, are you resourceful? मतलब वो रिसोर्स के एक्सेस आपके पास है कि नहीं? If you have access to the resources, then you're resourceful and you will score higher. That's why for the same question paper, not everybody scores 100 out of 100. Who scores
True.
100 out of 100, he is resourceful enough to score 100 out of 100 because he has answers to all the questions. जिसका जितना रिसोर्सफुलनेस है उतना ही उसको मिलने वाला है. You can take this as a note, as a quote, for example. This is one of my favorite quotes. If whatever marks you get in your exam is a reflection of your resourcefulness. So if you're getting 40 out of 100, your resourcefulness is 40%. You have to increase this resourcefulness और कुछ नहीं. आपके सबकॉन्शियस के लिए खाली वो रिसोर्सफुलनेस बढ़ाना है. It's as simple as that. You increase your resourcefulness, you become more and more resourceful. You will become more and more confident in answering your questions, and you will be more in control of getting more marks. As simple as that.
Yes, sir.
Your teacher may tell you, for example, Nishchay, if you do this, you will get this. आप उसी टीचर को बोलो उसी वक्त, like ma'am or sir, you mean to say that when I do this, you'll give it to me? That's what you mean? And you'll notice the look of that teacher at that point of time. वो आपके तरफ कैसे देखती है आप notice कर. You just said it, like ma'am, did you mean to say this? Or you can do the same thing with your parents also. Whenever they say if, you just repeat it with when and parrot phrases. Some बोलते हैं parrot phrasing in NLP. You are saying the same thing, just replace the word if with when. Like, do you mean to say when I will do this, you will do this? That's what you mean to say. So what you are doing, you are putting that person into promise zone now. But that person didn't notice what the trick you did. You just replaced a word with another word. That's it.
And if the person backs out, then you know it's false.
That's what neuro-linguistic programming is all about. It's a journey from curiosity to clarity in all areas of your life. So the curiosity was, confusion to clarity in all areas of your life. So confusion was if. You made it clear by saying when. Now the confusion is clear, it's not there anymore. Now imagine what a deadly combination could be but if, and what a powerful combination could be and when.
True, sir. Like, actually.
But if हम लोग बहुत frequently use करते हैं in our communication. So when somebody tells you, but if Nishchay, and you just say the same thing by saying, sir, do you mean to say, and when I do this? You'll see the whole thing change. The entire paradigm shifted. That person can't even believe that what he said and now what he is saying now. Exactly the same way, if you converse with yourself, you communicate with yourself exactly the same way. Imagine what's going to happen to you.
So can I like share this class link to other friends as well?
Yeah, everybody. You share it with anybody and everybody you want.
So because like today was already the class was started, so I wasn't sure if I could just send it.
Yeah, absolutely. You can share this recording with them. You can always do that. See, this is where we will be answering that question. Your most important relationships. Relationships that matter to me.
Yes.
If I am the average of 5 persons whom I interact with most throughout the day, let me choose those 5% before I get them by default. If I don't choose them, I will get them by default. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Good. Anybody else, any question? If you do not have any question, just praise me. Praise about me. Say some good words about me. थोड़ा मेरी ईगो को satisfy कर दो, please. थोड़ा सा. Everybody wants their ego to be satisfied. Your subconscious is only hunting for one thing. बस उसके ईगो को आप satisfy कर दो. अगर कोई नहीं कर रहा ना, आप खुद मिरर के सामने खड़े हो जाओ और जो इमेज आपको आगे दिख रहा है उसको कुछ अच्छी अच्छी प्यारी प्यारी बातें कर दो उसके बारे में. All the good things about that person. What will happen is that person will also talk to you in exactly the same way. And that will satisfy your ego. And once your ego is satisfied, then you can make anything that you want to do. You can make all the difference in your life. So acknowledge, appreciate, and accept the way you are. चुन चुन के निकालो अपनी क्या खूबी है. And keep on talking about them to yourself. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can do this. This is what you have to. You have already done in the past. You can do it again. If anybody can do it, you can also do it. If anybody can do it, I can also do it. That's it. We'll do lot of exciting work over next 3 weeks. सारा कुछ अभी बताने से कोई मजा नहीं आएगा. सब लगेगा अरे और भी है और भी थोड़ा थोड़ा. All right. Any more questions? जितना पूछना अभी पूछ लो. Because once you're in the program, then you have to be in action. पूछने का मौका इतना मिलेगा नहीं. करना पड़ेगा. All right.
So the next class is on Monday. Sorry, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, same time.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. But you will be only for 40-45 minutes, not more than that. Okay. All right. So, should we close this session? Achha, I do one activity during all my sessions. I will do it tomorrow. So, आज नहीं करेंगे, कल करेंगे. That's a photo shoot session. There's a specific way I do a photo shoot. We'll do it tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. All right. Okay. See, I rarely see the chats. So it's better if you just ask. देखते हैं चैट में क्या क्या लिखा है. Oh, मानसी ने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें लिखी मेरे को. Pinaki, you're awesome. And then so it's a choice how much to pay, right? 4,000 or 2,000. It's your choice, absolutely. Can a parent also attend? Yes, all parents can attend. See, everybody can attend. There's no restriction. Okay, that's it. Good. So let's close the session. And I just want to thank each one of you for listening to me with so much of patience. You should also thank yourself for listening to yourself, giving time for yourself with so much of patience. The ATM that we are talking about, one of T stands for time, A stands for attention, and M stands for not money. M stands for magnet. So the magnet that you are, if you pay attention to the things that you want, if you pay attention, if you pay your time is also a form of energy. If you put your time there, you will become a magnet and you'll attract it in your life. That's what ATM is all about. We'll do a lot of work with ATM. Yeah, attention, time, and magnet. So that's it. Goodbye. Tada.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll meet tomorrow, same time, 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Awesome.
Definitely.